Hello and welcome. This is Kara Steinberg with Create by Kara, and today we're going to feature Craftin Desert Divas dies and stamp sets. First, we're going to always pick out like our colored paper. I always want to know what colors in general I'm going to be using for my projects. Now, the dies we're going to be using are the party dies, and I'll be using the banner set from that. The next set is the Fancy Frames die set. And then a die set called Picture Frame. And then we're going to use the little banner in the Pocket Pieces Hello die set. We're also going to use Plan It Out. And we're also going to use one other stamp set that's brand new this month. It's Back to School. Now, the card base I'm using is 6.5 by 5. When I use the Picture Frame die set, I always like to use a 6.5 by 5. And I've cut some layered pieces here. I like to layer a lot on my cards. Some people are one layer card makers and some have lots of layers, and more often than not I use tons of layers. So I'm just going to take the picture frame die and cut out just a piece so that I felt like I needed some pattern paper on my project. Next I'm going to grab the Fancy Frames dies. And this die set is actually one of my most used die sets of all times. I feel like I'm grabbing for this set nonstop. And I'm going to use one of the smaller rectangles just to kind of make another layer in there with my red paper. This die set I cannot say enough about. It's like a staple in my collection. So I highly recommend it for anyone who likes different layers and different looks. Next, I'm going to take the Party Times die set and use the banner, and I'm going to cut in blue and yellow. Now, when you do this, I think it looks better when you alternate colors. So the blue and yellow, I'm going to use the coordinating colors that go with it. The blue, I'll put the yellow banners in, and yellow, put the blue. I like to fiddle around with my layout quite a bit. I always want to make sure I have it just where I want it before everything actually goes down. So here I'm just putting in a few of the banners so I can see what it's going to look like and if it's what I really wanted. And next I'm going to take that little banner die and cut it out on white. And I feel like I'm going to place it right there. So once I have it cut out, next I want to put some stamps on it. And so last month, Craftin Desert Divas came out with a new planner series. This last month was called Plan It Out. And I absolutely love this little check box. You can use it for so many different things. Now new this month in August, they have brand new school planner stamps. So this one I just chose. I knew it wasn't going to be for, a high schooler. I knew it was going to be for a younger age. So I chose some of the classes that I thought the younger age groups would have. So here you see me using the check box. I'm using my Misty tool. It's the most ever tool invented. Oh, I just said that very wrong. But it truly is the best tool ever invented. If you don't get a good impression the first time, you can go back and stamp it directly where you left off. And here I'm just using a chamois to clean off my stamps. I got mine in the car section at Walmart. You can find them many different places. I just find that it's easiest for me to clean my stamps off with that little and it comes in a huge sheet, and I cut that off. So here, after I have everything stamped, I'm just kind of working where I want it placed. And again, I just kind of move things around till I feel like I like it. And now I'm using my ATG gun. This is a monstrous tape gun, but I absolutely love it. Sometimes I use glue, sometimes I use this tape gun. And here I'm just doing a lot of different layers, putting it down, and using some ribbon. My latest obsession is ribbon, using on my cards. So I thought this card would be perfect. As you see my final photo, you'll see I tied a pencil to the card. And so all of this ribbon is in preparation to be able to tie that pencil onto the card. I really have no rhyme or reason. I've watched a few videos on how to tie knots on YouTube. Um, I'm still working on perfecting that, but this one really isn't any kind of special bow or knot. It's just there. And as you see, I taped down my final banners. I taped down the little banner, and here I'm going to place the pencil. And then for some odd reason, I thought I would hand print good luck on the banners. Now my printing is horrible, so I'm not sure why I decided to do that. But here's a final card, and I absolutely love it. It came out super cute, and it will be a great little gift for my friend's little girl. And if you like my videos, be sure to subscribe. I'll be doing more as time goes on. And here are my other social media platforms that I like to use as well. So feel free to follow me on there as well. Thank you so much for stopping and have a great day.